Number 8. Find the exact value of the trigonometric function, sine of 255 degrees. So this is one of those functions that can't actually be evaluated using our unit circle. But if we're crafty, we can figure out other ways to evaluate it. So we can use our sum and difference formulas, we could use our half angle or our double angle, whichever ones of those work for us. For me, I see the sum and difference formula working the best, because I can see that 255 degrees is just 210 degrees plus 45 degrees. And both of those are on the unit circle. So the first thing I'm going to do is rewrite the sine of 255 degrees as the sine of 210 degrees plus 45 degrees. And then we could use our sum and difference formulas. So for sine, this is going to be the sine of 210 degrees times the cosine of 45 degrees plus the sine of 45 degrees times the cosine of 210 degrees. So then all we have to do is use our unit circle to evaluate this. So the sine of 210 degrees, according to my unit circle, is negative 1/2. And then the cosine of 45 degrees is the square root of 2/2. Plus the sine of 45 degrees is the square root of 2/2 times the cosine of 210 degrees, which is the negative square root of 3/2. So then all I have to do is simplify and create a single fraction and I'll have my answer. So when I multiply my first two fractions together, I'm going to get the negative square root of 2/4. And when I multiply my second two fractions, I'm going to get the negative square root of 6/4. Now you may be wondering, where do you get the square root of 6 from? You have the square root of 2 and the square root of 3. Shouldn't that be the square root of 2 times the square root of 3? It is. So one of the nice properties about square roots or any radicals with the same index, if we're multiplying them, all I have to do is multiply the inside. But this is only true when it's multiplication and they have the same index, which means they have the same number out front. So since we have no index written for these roots, we assume it's a square root. So now that I have two single fractions, I can go ahead and combine them. They already have the same denominator, so I can write everything over this denominator of 4. That's going to be the negative square root of 2 minus the square root of 6. And then we're done.